She would hear it around 2:17 a.m. every night. First in dreams, then in real life. There is a house at the edge of Ikeja forest, hidden deep behind overgrown thorns, and trees that twist unnaturally like they are shielding something. Nobody ever built a road to it, yet it's always been there. No records, no name, just the house. They say the house calls people, mostly at night. People like the 21-year-old Adaobi, a curious photography student who came to Lagos for her internship. She rented a small apartment nearby, and from her balcony she could see the trees sway in ways they shouldn't, always in the direction of the forest, and always as if something was breathing through them. It began with a whisper, soft, barely noticeable, but persistent. She would hear it around 2:17 a.m. every night, first in dreams, then in real life. She tried ignoring it until one night her phone started glitching. Her gallery was filled with dozens of black and white images, all of the same house, angled like someone or something has been circling it. But she had never taken those photos. The next day, her curiosity won. With her camera in her hand and pepper spray in her bag, she ventured into the forest. The deeper she walked, the cooler the air became. It shouldn't have been cold. This was Lagos in peak heat season. Silence swallowed everything. Then the house appeared. It looked like it has been built centuries ago. Its windows were black voids. The wood was decaying, but it didn't seem weak. More like it was rotten from something unnatural inside. Vines wrapped the frame like veins in a corpse. The door was slightly open, just enough to say, "Come in." Adaobi paused. Every instinct screamed at her to run, but her feet moved on their own. The air inside the house felt wrong. It smelled of earth, rot, and something metallic. The floor groaned under her weight. Each step echoed like the house was awake now. The wallpaper peeled in strips, and the furniture, though covered in white sheets, looks like it was hiding from something. Then she saw it. A mirror, tall, cracked. It reflected everything but her. Behind her reflection was a figure, a pale girl in a torn dress. Her eyes were gone, just bleeding sockets. She looked back at the mirror. Now, the girl was right in front of her, inside the mirror. Suddenly, Adaobi couldn't move. Her body froze. Only her eyes moved. The mirror began to hum. The glass shattered, but there was no sound, just darkness and whispers. So many whispers. The house began to twist. The hallway she would come through was gone, replaced by new ones that bled into each other. Impossible geometry. She screamed, but no voice came out. Suddenly, a door appeared, a bright red one, different from the rest. She rushed in and slammed it shut. Inside was a child's room. Everything in it was moving slightly. The stuffed toys blinked. The bed sagged like something was lying on it. Crayons scratched over pictures of people with their eyes gouged out. Beneath one of them, written in trembling hands, "Don't look under the bed." The room was now alive. The walls pulsed. A soft lullaby began to play. The girl from the mirror stood at the door now, this time real. Blood dripping from her mouth. Adaobi backed into the corner. "Why me?" she cried. The girl tilted her head. The lights went out. When Adaobi woke up, she was in her apartment, camera on her chest, clean, bright, and safe. She looked through her photos, confused. Every photo showed her asleep in the forest. She looked in the mirror and screamed because her reflection didn't move. It just smiled. Days passed. She stopped going outside, stopped eating. People say they see her staring from the window, But when they go in, she's not there. Only a note on the mirror, feed the house. Nobody talks about the forest anymore. But sometimes, when you're walking at night in Ikeja, you'll see a girl looking for the next visitor. And if you ever hear a whisper at 2:17 a.m., run! Don't look out of the window, don't answer, because the house is still hungry and it remembers you now.